our beautiful hometown. Right now, we're on the most central point in Graz, the Grazer Hauptplatz, the main square. And behind me, you can see our town hall, the Rathaus.
De cualquier manera, pero se me está haciendo imposible si sales donde sea.
In the middle of the square, there's this big fountain with a statue of Archduke Johann, the Styrian prince. And behind it, on top of that hill, is our iconic landmark, the Uhrturm, the Grazer clock tower.
Sonrisa, que sugiere tanto como Mona Lisa. Se me acaba la poesía, se me va la vida mía si te vuelvo a ver. Y si te vuelvo a ver.
We're now at the Schlossbergplatz, the square at the bottom of the Schlossberg, our city's iconic landmark mountain, crowned by the famous clock tower. Visiting it is an absolute must, and from here there's 3 ways up. First, the Schlossberg lift, a glass elevator. Second, for the sporty types, 260 stairs that you can climb up. And last but not least, there's the Schlossbergbahn, a funicular railway, which is quick, scenic, and a little bit thrilling because of a 60% incline. And this is going to be our ride today. So let's go, because it runs every 15 minutes. ¡Vamos!
Me duela, tengo que aceptar y reconocer que sales donde sea. Si sales donde sea que voy caminando, en una pareja que se están besando, en el arco iris con que te maquillas y no están llorando. En toda la calle veo tu sonrisa, que sugiere tanto como Mona Lisa. Se me acaba la poesía, se me va la vida mía si te vuelvo a ver. Y si te vuelvo a ver, te juro por Dios que me mato. Quisiera que me caiga un rayo, un meteorito y desaparecer. Y si tú me...
Once you reach the top of Schlossberg, you can go to the Chinese pavilion. It's been here since 1890 and it was built in a special style that took East Asian elements. Inside, you can take a break and enjoy the view over our beautiful city.
Desaparecieras, trato de olvidarte de cualquier manera.
This right here is one of my favorite viewpoints here on the Grazer Schlossberg. You can see our beautiful old town, which since 1999 with its red rooftops is a UNESCO World Heritage. And behind me, you can see our landmark, the clock tower, which is where we'll go now. So ladies, let's go! This is another amazing viewpoint on Schlossberg. Behind me, you can see the Rathaus and the main square where we've already been. And over there we have the Kunsthaus, also called Friendly Alien, because it kind of fits in perfectly with all these old buildings, even though it's a bit more futuristic and like an alien in this old town. Let's finally talk about our famous landmark, the Uhrturm. The first mention of a tower as part of a fortification was in 1265, so around the 13th century, and that makes it one of the oldest buildings on the Schlossberg. If you look at it closely nowadays, you will notice that the time seems to run differently here, because the hours have a long hand and the minutes a small hand. And that actually makes sense, because early in the day, originally, you had to see how late it was from the main square, for example. So hours had long hands and the one for minutes was added later. That caused that swapping of hands. After enjoying all these beautiful views on Schlossberg, we just made our way down to the Karmeliterplatz. It's named after the Carmelite monastery. Behind me, you can see the Dreifaltigkeitssäule, a plague column to remember the deliverance of the plague in Graz. But now it's time to take a break and drink a nice Aperol Spritz at the next bar. So let's go! Vamos!
Trato de olvidarte de cualquier manera, pero se me está haciendo imposible si sales donde sea. Si sales donde sea que voy caminando.
¡Salute!
¡Salute! En el arco iris con que te maquillas y no estás llorando.
This is the Grazer Dome, the cathedral of our city. It's built with Gothic and Baroque elements. But now, let's keep walking.
Y si te vuelvo a ver, te juro por Dios
inside of the courtyard of the Grazer Burg, the former Imperial Palace, which is now the headquarters of the regional government. And here you can find a site that is definitely worth a visit. The double spiral staircase. It's a masterpiece of Gothic masonry and appears to be an optical illusion. An adventure for everyone who comes here.
Si es que se pudiera, no te pido tanto, porque aunque me duela, tengo que aceptar y reconocer que sales donde sea. Si sales donde sea que voy caminando, en una pareja que se están besando, en el arco iris con que te maquillas si no estás llorando.
From the Grazer Burg, you can easily reach the Burggarten. It's a park that's a little less known here in Graz and therefore a bit more quiet. Here you can enjoy the breathtaking atmosphere, relax underneath the trees, and it's also a great place for a picnic. What you can see here behind me in the river, this floating shell, is the so-called Moorinsel, the island in the moor. On there you can find bars, sometimes concerts, and it's a nice little detour to cross the river. Our last spot for the day is the Mariahilferplatz. Located in the modernized Lent district, it's a perfect and popular venue for events. Live music, flea markets, protests, everything's happening here, and that's why it's going to be the official location for the big Rueda of the Rueda Congress 2025 in Graz. So what better place to end our sightseeing tour, which is what we're going to do now. I'm looking forward to joining my friends on the dance floor, and I hope you enjoyed this tour. Thank you for following along.
Tú no te imaginas lo que yo daría por sacarte de mi mente. Mira que lo intento y siempre estás presente. Me fascina tu manera de mirarme, que pasé la noche entera buscando la manera de olvidarte de una vez. Me fascina tu manera de mirarme, que pasé la noche entera buscando la manera de olvidarte de una vez. Me fascina tu manera de mirarme, que pasé la noche entera buscando.